Hello my dear friends, today we're going to talk about a very interesting aspect in English, using adjectives and adverbs after verbs. So it's general knowledge that usually when we describe a verb, an action, we are supposed to use adverbs, not adjectives. For example, you say to run fast, and fast is an adverb here. Or you say to breathe in deeply, or to... So basically adjectives are not used after verbs. So that's why the Apple's slogan might seem a little bit weird. Their slogan is think different. Why not differently? So we know after the verb we're supposed to use an adverb. I mean to say the word which describes the action is supposed to be an adverb, not an adjective. So we should say to think differently. So why different? Is it a grammatical mistake? Can't people in the Apple company just write correctly? Well, to tell the truth, of course it's not a mistake. It's just a way the verb think can be used. So we can use adjectives after it too. For example, we can say to think big, to think green. And here, if you use an adverb, for example, to think positively, to think, I don't know, somehow with the ending "ly. So when you use an adverb, you concentrate on how you think. So the way you think about different things. So in this way, of course, we are supposed to use an adverb. But if we concentrate on the aspect of what we are thinking about, then we can use an adjective. For example, if you say think different, it means that you think about things the same way as other people think about them. So the way you think does not change, but what you think about changes. So providing everybody thinks about money in our crazy world, you think different. You think about your family, you think about the well-being of the humanity and feeding the hungry, so you think big. Not just down-to-earth simple thoughts, but big motives. So you think big. And for instance, when you think positive, it means that you try to concentrate on thinking about good things in your life. Provided you have some kind of a crisis, you think positive. You think that everything is going to be fine, and you think that in future you will be successful, and you will be healthy, and you have a great family, kids, grandkids, and you live till you are 100 years old. So you think positive. For example, let me give you another example which might help you to understand better. You may think positively about garbage. But if you think about garbage, if you are thinking about garbage right now, you do not think positive. You are not thinking positive. You are thinking negative. Because garbage, it's not a positive thing to think about. So, but you can't think positive about garbage. You think positively about it, not positive. So, once again, if you say think differently, the way you think about things is the same as for people around you, but you think of different things. So the subject matter of your thoughts changes, and the way you think doesn't. You think of bigger things. So remember, when you are concentrating on what you are thinking about, then you can use an adjective with the verb think. But if you take into account the way you think about things, happily, positively, greedily, and so on, then how you think is described by an adverb. So you can think green, you think about the environment. So the aspect, what you think about, is what matters here. you think green, not greenly, because it's difficult to imagine how a person could think greenly. Anyway, I hope that now you have a better understanding of why the Apple slogan is very, very logical and it's correct, and why you say to think positive rather than to think positively. Well, you can use both, but the meanings are a little bit different. The focus is different. I hope that today you learned something new and it was interesting and exciting for you. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please press the button and like it, share it in different places, please. And see you next time. Happy English and Russian practice. Bye-bye. So 2 languages or just 1? Yeah. To think green and some others. So because the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are those who do. Change the world.